y'all, back with another one. Look, don't let nobody try to tell you that you're going to be in regrets, okay? There are a lot of people in this world who have bit the hand that fed them, who have mistreated people who had nothing but good intentions for them, who did nothing but love them, show them kindness, and did nothing but help them. They were so stupid, dumb, and blind that they could not comprehend this, when it was given to them. There are a lot of people in this world that they desire love. A narcissist don't desire love. You cannot love them to change. You can't force anybody on this planet to change. You have to accept people for who they are. If they steal, to classify them as a thief. If they lie, to classify them as a liar. If they cheat, they are classified as not an infidel, but they are definitely unfaithful, unloyal. You know what I'm saying? When someone does something that they are not supposed to do, come on now. We all grown. When you are 18 plus, you grown. You know right from wrong. We all do. Let's not fake and pretend. These people, when you walk away because you love yourself, you respect yourself, you have loyalty to yourself. You have standards, morals, and values for yourself. Look, y'all, narcissistic people, dysfunctional and toxic people, they are so sick in the head and in the heart that they actually take joy and pride in targeting people with moral standards and values, because it's like, they see it as a challenge. He or she, they think they something because they got some morals, values, and standards. I'm going to come in like a wrecking ball. They're going to try to come in and wreck you. They're going to come in and try to push your boundaries, bend your boundaries if they can. Remain firm and grounded. Do not bend. Do not change. Because those boundaries are in place to protect you. And if anybody tells you your boundaries for yourself hurts them, that's a dangerous individual. Do not be around this person, because this person seeks to kill, steal, and destroy. But your boundary has blocked them from doing what it is they seek to do to you. Okay? Hear me and hear me clearly. Never have no regrets. I don't regret the money I've lent out over the years. I don't regret the love I've given to people. I don't regret the, helping or doing anything for anybody in my past. You want to know why I have no regrets? Because God gives me the last laugh. God always gives me justice. God always balances the scales. After all, I am a Libra. So when the scales are unbalanced, they will be rebalanced at some point in time. Because I don't do one-sided relationships. I don't do one-sided conversations. Narcissists, they like monologues. That's a one-sided conversation. They be talking to themselves because they love to hear themselves talk. When you have a conversation, it's like a game of ping pong, tennis. I share, then I listen. You share, then you listen. It's a give and take. But narcissists only know how to take. They will take your money. They will take your resources. They will take people from you. And what I mean by when they will take people from you, in other words, they will try to turn people against you. You know what I'm saying? But know this, if those people do turn against you and do side with the narcissist or the dysfunctional toxic person, those people weren't meant for you. They just showed you who they are. Because sometimes, y'all got to realize people don't need a reason to hate you. They don't need a reason to dislike you. They just do. Hell, they may love to have a reason to dislike you and to hate you, because them demons inside of them can't stand your light. So your light irritates they damn demons. You know, if somebody starts gossiping and opening their mouth about you, some people will take pleasure in it because they already just don't like you. They don't care about you. So what makes you think they would care about anything to do with you? You know? So it's funny to me to hear a toxic, dysfunctional, narcissistic person say, well, you're going to regret walking away. You'll regret this. You'll regret that. Regret what? Finding my peace? Having clarity of my mind? No more cognitive dissonance and brain fog and confusion mentally? I'm able to see clearly. I'm actually able to hear because I'm not, hearing to reply, but I'm actually listening to comprehend and understand that, wow, this person means me no good. Wow, that's that person's mindset. Wow, listening to how people talk gives you insight to who they are, where they stand. A lot of people are fake nowadays. So to expose them, all you gotta do is listen. That's really all you gotta do. Just kick back, be you. Always be you. Always be the happy-go-lucky, little, funny, happy individual that you are. Always be that. But just be vigilant. Be watching. Be listening. And see, that comes with silencing yourself. They understand the power of silence. Do you know? It's a psychological move. Because, see, we playing chess. We not playing checkers out here with these damn hellhounds and these damn devils out here. We're playing chess. We're about to checkmate these demons, okay? We not playing no games. We here to slay. We not here to play. We're here to do what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? God has given everybody purpose. Even the hellhounds have purpose. You know what their purpose is? Their purpose is to show you how strong you are. Their purpose is to, build your strength. Their purpose is to constantly test you because God needs to see that you that warrior, you that soldier. God will never give you no more than what you can bear. When you might feel like you at your breaking point, but trust me, you really not. You right there, and then right when you at your breaking point, and right when you feel like you gonna give up, what happens? A breakthrough of some sort usually happens, right? Just think back to many of obstacles in your life. Think back to when you didn't have no money, but your bills still got paid. Think back to when you was down and out. Who was around? Who helped you? Who helped you with their kind words, their kind actions and gestures of giving and actually extending help to you? God uses your enemies to help you. Don't get it twisted and think your enemies is all bad. No, having enemies is a good thing when you really understand how God uses these people as stepping stones to get you into a greater setup, into greater position. Your so-called enemies, your so-called haters, these so-called jealous and envious family members, relatives, or whoever the hell they may be around you, they're boosters to elevate you higher. Think about a rocket. All the rockets, when you see them launch, as they get up so high in the air, them boosters fall off, right? But the rocket keeps going, right? That's you. You're the rocket. These people are boosters. They don't realize that they're boosters. They think they pulling you down. Whole time they slingshotting you. They thinking that they pulling you back. And yeah, they might be temporarily pulling you back 5 steps, 10 steps, 20 steps. But trust me, for every step they pulling you back, you're going to be launched twice that many steps forward. They pull you back 1 step, you're going to go 2 steps forward. They pull you back 10 steps, you're going to go 20 steps forward. They pull you back 100 steps, you're going to be 200 steps forward. And they are so mind boggled and confused because they think I broke them. Haha. I drained them of their money. I drained them of their energy. I've drained them mentally and spiritually. I've drained this individual. So now, they're vulnerable. Not God's anointed. Not his chosen ones. Nah, it doesn't matter how much a person tries to dog them. They will be in regret. So for them to say, oh, you'll be in regret if you leave and you this and that is such cap. They know that when you walk away, they are doomed. They are doomed. They're doomed to repeat the same cycle. They're doomed to the karma that they have created for themselves by treating you poorly. Treat others the way you want to be treated. It's easy for them to quote the Bible, the communal narcissists, the holy narcs. My mom was one, y'all, trying to use the Bible against me. Honor thy mother and thy father. That's what the Bible say. It does say honor thy mother and thy father, but it also says to the parent to not push your child to wrath. If you gonna quote something, don't quote just parts and pieces. Quote the whole damn thing. See, Satan knows the Bible front and back, just like you can learn the Bible front and back. What that mean? What that mean? Who is producing good fruits? Who is producing rotten fruits? That's what you gotta watch. A person who says, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, but their actions show that they're not going to do nothing. It's like manipulation. They're just talking to tell you something that they think you want to hear. And they think that that's going to work. But whole time you peeping action. Y'all, I peep so much stuff, but I be silent. I peep who celebrates my good news and who tries to minimize it, dismiss it, and ignore it and change the subject. Be mindful. I peep who is there for me in my time of need. And also who is still there for me even when I don't need them. I peep these things. I peep how people treat me. And I peep how they treat other people. Their own family, their own friends, other people. Because that gives you a lot of intel as to who they are. See, there are some people, and I don't understand why people move like this. They'll be around an individual that has expressed envy and jealousy and hatred towards someone else, and they tell you all about, oh, I can't stand him or her, this and that and yada yada yada, right? Whole time when you not around, they in that person's face. And 9 times out of 10, they two-faced because they doing the same thing to you. Okay? Peep game. So to me, how an individual talks about another person, it gives you insight to them. See, some people want to consider me a gossiper and oh, you just talking shit and oh, you this and oh, you that, because I speak the truth. When someone shows me a pattern, I bring it to their attention. Because some people may not consciously be aware of their behavioral patterns. So some people, when you bring it to their consciousness, their awareness, they can change. But that's not for everybody. A lot of people are not willing to change. A lot of people are not willing to put into the work. They would rather say, take me as I am. So they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. They get angry. They yell. They scream. You know, their emotions are very irate and out of control. They're very unstable in their emotions and in their minds, their thoughts. They think the craziest things, and they assume instead of asking. You know, just paying attention and listening to people, you can find out a lot. You can find out who's healthy, who's unhealthy. And for all my people out there who are in the process of healing and who desire to manifest healthy connections and with anybody, healthy connections in family, friends, or whatever. You just want healthy individuals around you. In order to get healthy individuals around you, you have to remove the toxic ones. Everybody can't go where you going. I know you love them. I know you care for them and you wish them the best, but everybody cannot go where you are going. And you have to leave people behind. You have to. Because if you don't leave them behind, guess what's going to happen? You'll never grow. You'll never evolve. You'll never be where God needs you to be. So you'll never be able to produce how he needs you to produce. And so that's why I laugh at these people who be like, well, you'll regret rejecting me. You'll regret abandoning me. They take it as abandonment when you walk away because, you know, they're used to people tolerating their BS. They're used to people sticking by their side and enabling bad, toxic, dysfunctional behavior. They need enablers around them. And when you are a disabler, and when you call them out, when you tell the truth, when you don't, when you speak how you speak, because they feel attacked, they feel, or they don't like it, now all of a sudden they're a victim. Woe is me. They hurt me. They this, they that. No, you were just being honest. Fake people can't handle honesty. They need you to lie to them because they're delusional. Okay? They're living in an illusion. All right? They're probably disassociated from reality. You know? But for those of us who do live in reality, for those of us who are not personality disordered, we are normal, but you may be traumatized, you may be, healing, you may be damaged to some extent, However, if you are willing to change, grow, and evolve, and you attempt to try to do better and be better daily, you are a better person today than you were yesterday and last year, then you have no regrets. Because sometimes people got to fall off out your life for you to get to where you're going. Sometimes people block your blessings. So how exactly am I going to regret walking away from you? If I've been around you and my blessings have been delayed, but as soon as I cut you off, my blessings rain down all over me, what am I regretting other than getting rid of you sooner than later? I regret not leaving you soon enough because I didn't miss out on these blessings. That's how I feel. So for somebody to tell me you're going to regret something, no, boo-boo. If I cut somebody off, if I stop texting, calling, if I block, if I delete, if I remove somebody out of my life, they have no other choice than to respect my decision. Because guess what? For you to be at that point where I pushed you out my life, you have mistreated me. You either was talking to me crazy continuously, even after I warned you, you will not talk to me that way. I do not like it. And you kept on, cut off. You kept stealing. I called you out on stealing. You kept stealing, cut off. You kept on lying. Even when I caught your ass lying, cut off. Because I don't know about you, but I don't need no liars around me. Because you never know. A liar will never tell the truth. And then even if they tell the truth is still a lie because you are a liar. How am I supposed to know what's true and what's not? I'd rather just not deal with you. You know? Liars. I think I made a video about go check out my video, Narcissists are Natural Liars. You know? I can't stand a liar. Why do you think most people are not hurt by the action of cheating or being stolen from or finding out they were being used? They're hurt because they were lied to. They were lied to in order to be used. They were lied to in order to be stolen from. They were lied to. But in all honesty, y'all, let's break it down and be truthful. Let's break it down. Nobody can deceive you. You really truthfully deceived yourself. You want to know why? Because 9 times out of 10, you already seen the red flags, but you put on your rose-colored glasses and was like, that flag ain't red. It's white. It's green. You Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder out here. I don't see nothing. I don't see no evil. Trying to paint the person. The person showed you that they blue. You trying to paint them purple. They're a blue person. Take them for blue people. Okay? But see, that's the problem. People be delusional. People live in illusions. People get upset. See, people think that, well, I miss such and such. Do you really? You miss the thoughts, the idea, the fantasy in your head of what you thought that person was. And when reality kicked in, when them emotions hit you, when your logic finally returned back, now it's like, damn, I got played like a fiddle. Now you got to own your stuff. You got to take responsibility and accountability that you allowed this person to deceive you. Because your gut can tell when somebody's lying. Your instincts, your spirit, your soul knows when somebody's lying, stealing, cheating, using, abusing, and anything else under the sun. Because something ain't going to feel right. Something going to feel off. You going to be questioning. You know. So truthfully, when in your gut, when something's wrong and you start questioning an individual, you questioning them for a reason, because deep down inside, you have been invalidated for so long, gaslighted for so long, that you don't even trust yourself. And if you don't trust you, then yes, you have trust issues. Because if you can't trust you, you can't trust others. And I live by a rule that because I trust the Christ in me, I can trust the Christ in others. And that is just how I live. I accept people for who they show me to be. Maya Angelou said it best. When people show you who they are the first time, believe them. There's been so many people I gave second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, a million chances for them to continuously and repeatedly show me that they don't like me, that they hate me, that they're envious or jealous of me, that they want me dead, that their intentions are ill towards me, malice. Okay? And in this crazy times, you need to be safe. This is not a time to start questioning your instincts. Use your discernment wisely and listen to you. Don't sit there and seek validation and confirmation from others outside of you. The only validation and confirmation you need is from yourself. So trust me when I say you'll never regret the choices that you make. And if you are someone out there who regrets certain choices and decisions, you still need to self-reflect and ask yourself, well, why are you in regret? Why did you make the choices that you made? Either way, you still got to hold that bag of responsibility and accountability. But a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people want to, it's easier to blame someone else. It's easier to say it's his or her fault, you know? But in order to be a better person, in order to build healthy connections, you have to be vulnerable. A narcissist will never be vulnerable with you. They will never be that way with you. They are scared to show vulnerability because vulnerability equals weakness to them. Vulnerability and authenticity and genuineness is actually a strength. And the same thing that they see in you, they end up hating because they lack it for themselves. They know that they will never have that. So for somebody to try to tell you you're going to regret walking away, you're going to regret not talking to them, you're going to regret cutting them off, that is just a last minute plea. That is just them kind of like begging for you not to cut them off and walk away and leave them. Because y'all, you have to stop letting people get comfortable with disrespecting you. When people get comfortable disrespecting you, they feel like they can talk to you any kind of way. They can start embarrassing you in public and around other people. They can just start doing all these things to make you feel worse. And when you tolerate it, you destroy your self-esteem and your self-confidence and who you are in the process. There are so many people out there that get in relationships and they talk about they lost themselves and they got to find themselves. That also means that you have loved that other person, or you were so wrapped up in that other person that you neglected and ignored yourself, your needs, your wants, your dreams, your goals for you. And that's unhealthy. That's imbalanced. It's one-sided. And we don't do that. It's 2023. We ain't doing that. We all about positive thinking, positive results. You know what I'm saying? When people message or they comment on my past videos and stuff, that's what kind of makes me talk about new videos. But anyways, y'all, comment down below if y'all got something that y'all want me to talk about regarding toxic people, dysfunctional people, whatever. Comment down below and let me know, because sometimes I be busy and sometimes low key I be running out of stuff to talk about anyway. Half the time I talk about my experiences because for one, it was therapy to get it off my chest. And two, so many people can relate to what I'm talking about. They can relate to that same experience. So, I've helped so many people, whether I've realized it or not, or whether they have said it or not, that's the case. And one thing y'all got to realize is a narcissist, their number one demonic task is to stop you from being a loving, kind, caring, affectionate person that God called you to be in this dark, wicked world. Okay? You have a mission and they're here to stop you, just like you're here to stop them. Okay? They don't want nobody to see the light. They don't want nobody to heal. They don't want nobody to be happy. They want everybody like a pot of crabs. Everybody's trying to climb out, so they pulling each other down, pulling each other back, walking all over each other. That's why they have sayings like it's a dog eat dog world. Let's break that down. When you really think about it, a dog eating its own species is cannibalism. That's not good. It's anti-life. You know what I'm saying? When you really just break it down. So go out there, be safe, Do you, be you. I don't want to say never change, but when I say never change, I mean never change your heart. When you know that you're coming from a place of purity, goodness, good intentions, never change that, regardless of who you come across. If anything, people like that right now are being highly selective, highly picky as to who they hang out with, who they associate with, who they're really, really, truly vetting. And that's what you need to do to keep from being lured into a narcissist trap. Because when you have a bleeding heart full of childhood wounds and scars and trauma that you have yet to fix and address and heal and work on, a narcissist will sniff that out and smell it out like a shark sniffing out blood in the water, and their goal is to put a hook in your wounds. And then when you are fed up with them mistreating you, they start trying to pull on those wounds, those heartstrings. Okay? So you got to start creating strong armor. Like for anybody that's a video game person who's ever played Call of Duty, just like you level up your weapons, you level up your armor. That's how we need to be moving out here on a spiritual level, y'all. Level up your armor. Level up your weapons. You got to be with the armor of God on you. Okay? This is not a time to be playing games, because it is a psychological and spiritual war. It is a war on the mind, and the prize is your soul. All right. Peace, y'all.